Good morning, sunshines, or whenever you're watching this, you're still my sunshine. Thank you so much for tuning in for yet another day of Bhagavad Gita Sadhana. I had a whole talk planned out today, but then I got a really valuable lesson. So today we're going to talk about one of the biggest challenges to our equanimity is within. It's our inner demons. And the thing about our inner demons is they often appear outside. If we don't face what's going on in here, they appear outside. And I was getting ready and I saw, a lot of you have posted positive comments. And I appreciate that. And I take the time to respond and say thank you because I'm grateful. And I also have people post negative comments. And this morning I opened up, I'm like, there's a negative comment. Well, I perceived it as negative, saying that basically I'm doing wrong and to accept Jesus as my savior and to please stop doing this. And it was a great chance to look at my inner demons because my first reaction is, I'm doing it right. It's fine. I'm good. And then I realized, wait a minute. That's what this commenter thinks. They're doing the right thing, trying to lead me to the light. They think they're doing good. And I got to look at my inner demons and go, how am I going to respond to this person who's critical of me? Well, the theme is equanimity. I have to respond just as I would to somebody who posted a positive comment, right? Because it's all good. And actually, this is an amazing chance for growth because one of my biggest inner demons is I always want to feel right and like I'm doing the right thing and I'm on the right path. And my heritage being from the Italian region, I've seen how that belief in a certain religious view can lead to just war and horror. The Crusades, for example, which some people will see as good. And that's your view, and that's totally okay. So this is coming up, interestingly, during a Christian celebration I observe, which is Lent, which is all about Jesus going into the desert to face his inner demons. Today's practice is dedicated to Bhairava, which is Lord Shiva, and he is the form of your greatest inner demon right before you reach enlightenment or the highest truth or true merging with your inner self. So it's said that right before the ultimate state, your deepest anger or fear arises and faces you. And how do you face that? Equanimity is the key. If you react with fear, anger, what do you think is going to happen? And on the other hand, if you're overly like, oh my gosh, this is my new God, my new demon is my new God, and I have to follow everything it says. No. This is one of the great challenges of the path. The demon that appears to you is also your greatest friend. You get a chance to face it, to become more accepting of it, and then you gain its power. This is exactly what Jung said. The parts of us we label as bad, it takes a lot of our power and our energy to wall those parts off. And they'll keep coming back and pestering us until we say, you are a part of me. I have to let you in. This being toward the end of Black History Month, I'd like to say, I don't contribute to racism, but that's absolutely not the case. I have to look within at that demon. So that's the lesson I'm taking today. And in case you're wondering, what does this have to do with the Bhagavad Gita? Well, remember Arjun right now, he's at this brink of war. He's facing his inner demon because he too always wants to be right. He wants to do the right thing. And now it appears he might be doing something wrong. And other people are saying, you could be wrong. How does he respond to that? And also, Arjun's eldest brother, Yudhishthira, is probably the best reference here. Yudhishthira was said to have been born to rule. His father was justice himself. And he was the most just man who ever walked the earth. He did not lie. When somebody came before him, he applied the law equally to that person, regardless of their wealth, their power, their nobility. He treated the poor the same as he treated the rich. He sounds like a heck of a guy, and he still had his enemies and detractors. No matter what you do, you'll have detractors. You'll have enemies, and you know what? The ones that really bother you just are giving you a sign on what you need to work on within and face with more openness so that you can incorporate that, take back its power instead of using your energy to fight it. And I have to tell you, since this is saving me a lot of energy, because instead of going, oh, somebody thinks I'm wrong, how am I going to make these arguments? And I'm going to spend time writing and no. My biggest demon, I always have to be right, faced me. Thank you so much. No, I don't always have to be right. You could be right. I could be right. Everybody's got their own view of the universe. I encourage you to embrace the one you know to be true. If you'd like to meditate on your inner demons today and how they might be appearing in the outer world so that they actually help you, you can do that when we focus. And a great mudra is Bhairava mudra, which is simply holding the hands in front, left hand on the bottom, right hand on the top, resting. The mudra of your greatest inner demon. Can you sit with it? Because if you can, you're more than halfway there. Let's practice. Let's switch sides. Let's sit, perhaps contemplating your greatest inner demon and how it may appear outside to you. Right hand on top of left is Bhairava. See you in 5. Welcome back, friends. Thank you so much for being part of today's practice. I don't know if you could see, but behind me, maybe this is a better way to lean, there are a herd of deer. Also got woolly bear here. Oh, I'm enjoying them. Maybe go back and watch the video, see if you can. They've been walking around. Deer are symbols of the heart. Another great sign, meeting the inner demons with an open heart. Please always feel free to comment. I do value you. Whatever your thoughts, whatever your approach, you are dear to me. And I hope we get to share time tomorrow. Bye.